Good morning, friends. Happy Tuesday. How's everybody doing? There's a little bit of chaos going on in my craft cave, but all is well on this side. Actually, if all is going well, I should be flying back to Markham. I spent the weekend visiting my daughter. Her birthday is coming up, and she's out in Vancouver, and I thought, why not take a little bit of time to go see her? But I couldn't leave you without a Tuesday morning video because it's Saleabration and that's like a special time of year and I have things to show you. So I thought, why not see if I could do a quick recording? Now, if my team member Maureen's watching this, she's going to die as usual because I think the taxi's supposed to pick me up in like 45 minutes. So, so as usual, I'm jamming all these things together. Kevin was like, oh, why don't you just, Kevin's my husband, why don't you just do it there? But then I would have to like bring all my apparatus and stamping stuff. And I'm really trying to go with just a carry-on. So we'll see how that goes. I'll be back, hopefully, if all goes well. But I didn't want to leave you without some video and some news from my Stampin' for Fun Craft Cave. Welcome, drop a line and say hello. If it's your first time joining or your 100th time joining, I just love connecting with people and sharing what I love with Stampin' Up, what I've been creating, what's going on in my life, what classes I'm doing, all of that good stuff. Because I really feel like, yes, I enjoy making cards. I didn't always enjoy making cards, by the way. It was something that I was introduced to when my kids were younger. And I never felt like I had time to do it. But at the same time, I felt like, how can I not make time to do it if it makes me happy? And one of the best parts about it is the people doing it together with friends. And so this live video is just a way to craft with you, to connect with you, and also hopefully it will help give you information about my little Stampin' for Fun business. And I always appreciate any connection. And if you're looking to buy Stampin' Up products, don't hesitate to click the shopping link in my description because I do like to give a little gift when your orders are $60 or more. But because we're in the amazing Saleabration promotion, Stampin' Up gives gifts for orders $75 or more in Canada. So for every $75 spent, Stampin' Up will give you another gift. It's pretty awesome, only for a short time, and you want to get in on it early. So I know many of you have already placed one order, but there's time to place others and collect as many free gifts as you can. So how's the weather where you are? I have things to show you, things to tell you. We're nearing the end of the month. So that means please take a look at my upcoming class schedule. You can just go to my link tree, click the upcoming class button, and you can find out what is coming up and register ASAP for Creating for Christ. Also, if you are interested in doing my free scrapbooking class, Life is Beautiful scrapbooking class. How you get into that free class is simply by purchasing one of our scrapbooking workshop kits. So let me show you a quick screen share so you know where to find it. The scrapbooking workshop kits are perfect for everybody. You just head over here and click Shop Products and scroll down to Memory Keeping and scrapbooking workshop kits. Okay, so they range in price from $55, $34 up to about $55. Just pick one of them, purchase them, and then you're automatically invited to my free scrapbooking class where I will teach you how to use the scrapbooking workshop kits and also share with you different tips and tricks and hints when you are scrapbooking. So even if you've never scrapbooked before, you will learn. These kits make it easy. Stampin' Up is always great with kits, finding ways to help you craft in the midst of a busy lifestyle and getting it done. Okay, it's really about getting it done. I want those pictures off of your phone. I'm sure you have so many beautiful memories and experiences that you want to document, and these scrapbooking kits help you to do that. So those are the two big ones you really have to get in on right away. Is the scrapbooking Life is Beautiful class, which you get in just by purchasing a kit. You need to purchase your kit this week. It's really like, it depends how long the shipping takes, but I would suggest purchasing it ASAP, like today. if you want in on that. I know I've had several people already purchase earlier, so we will have a little group. And then my Creating for Christ. So the deadline for that is February the 1st. Let me see whether I can pull up a picture, but that I do have a little graphic for that. I have to send an email if I haven't already. But just a reminder, it's kind of an annual event. It's a different kind of stamping event in the sense that the focus is not just on the pretty projects we'll make, but also on taking time to rest, regroup. There'll be some reflection music, there'll be sharing, and there'll be kind of connection of the projects to help us connect our focus and our gaze on Jesus. So I would love to have you join in person, long distance. You can click the link and find out more about that class. And don't hesitate to personal message me if you have questions. Okay, so Saleabration, I think we're good. I covered a lot about Saleabration last week. If you're unfamiliar with it, head to my blog. I do have a blog post from, I guess, beginning of January where I talk about what Saleabration is. There's like so many different ways to take advantage. One of the best ways is to join my team. If you are not yet a demonstrator, why not? We get all the best perks. 20% off all future orders. We get access to exclusive events where we get exclusive sneak peeks. We get first access to the products. So there's lots of reasons to join. You're able to earn a little side hustle money if you want. But you don't have to. So many benefits to being a demonstrator. The community is one of my favorite things. And so don't be afraid to take advantage of the starter kit right now during Saleabration. You get to choose $206 worth of product, pay only $135. No shipping, and if you live in Ontario, no tax. So it's an amazing deal to begin with, but the best deal is after you get the starter kit, you can enjoy all those special perks. I heard somebody say the starter kit, by getting the starter kit, that great deal is like the key to opening the trust of treasures, which is what comes after when you get to be part of the community. Okay, so let's dive in. I'm going to share my tabletop here. Okay. Oh, it looks a little crooked here. How do we? Is that a bit better? Okay, let me turn off the turn off my overhead light. It'll make my face look a little weird, but hopefully it'll get rid of that funny shadow there. I need another light. But I'm always afraid I don't know what kind of lights I need to work on my tabletop. So anyway, I just try the best that I can. In the meantime, I look kind of like a ghost here. Okay, so let's do a little stamping. Oh, yesterday, well, not yesterday to you, but yesterday to me, I had one of my helpers go through my shelf and just start to sort some things. And this box here, you can't really see it. This box here has all the things that are last chance. So if you haven't noticed, this cutie, which I know I've stamped with before, is a last chance item. So what does last chance mean? Let me do a little screen share again so that you can see where to find last chance. Last chance are those items that Stampin' Up! Has decided they will not order any more of them. So you just go to specials, go to last chance products. So whatever's left is left. Some of those things are on discount and you don't want to miss out. Some of them, see this one, the Peaceful Season stamp set is last chance. So, and the coordinating dies are last chance. Some of them are discounted. So what that means is that this is the last chance. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. So make sure before you close your order to check this sort of last chance section. So I mentioned Christmas Friends. Here, let me stop screen sharing. Okay, so whoops. Okay, so the last chance, here's a sample card that I made with that cutie. Okay, it's fine to buy Christmas stamps even though Christmas is over, because when you want them at Christmas, they probably won't be on the last chance list anymore. They'll probably be totally retired and gone and unable to purchase. The other thing that I thought was cool on the last chance list was this one, the little bit of festive specialty designer series paper. We've got die cuts in here. Okay, and here you can kind of see at the back, there's designer series paper, double-sided, all these sort of ephemera die cuts, which you can't, I'm almost afraid to take them out because when you take them out, you can't put them back. Okay, but here's one card actually I did with that paper and those ephemera little die cuts that come in that paper. Okay, this was actually a card from my Stampin' for Fun club. Each month in my club, I do a special technique and I share the measurements and all the special tricks and tips for making kind of a fancy card. So if you want to learn new things, make sure you join my club because every month you'll get a new technique. We've done some really fun ones, like this one we did earlier this month, which is like kind of a flip card. And then this one we did like a little spinning card. So anyway, just keep in mind, last chance items are exactly as they sound. They're last chance. So it's a great way to shop, get some things that you want that won't be around any longer, and collect Saleabration gifts because remember, every $75 spend gets you a gift. Okay, so see, once I took it out, I can't get it back in. It's like a crisis here. Okay, I'll put that in here. So, okay, but speaking of Saleabration, let's take a look at our card today. This was a card that we did at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft last week, and we had a great time, a full house at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. I'm going to cut, this is one of the Saleabration papers. It can be your choice when you choose free. One of your free gifts. So I think it's called Flowering Blooms. I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Bloom Impressions. Bloom Impressions Designer Series paper. Even if you want to buy it, you can't. You can only get it free with your order. That's why people like to shop during Saleabration to get these free gifts. Okay, so I'm going to cut this designer series paper 4 inches by 4 inches. I've got a piece of crumb cake here. It is 11 inches by 4 1/4 inches. I'm going to cut it at 5 1/2. Okay. There we go. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to adhere that designer series paper on top. Okay, and we'll use our trusty seal adhesive. Just remember, the trick to using seal, you do not need to push hard. Okay, sometimes first of all, sometimes you don't see the adhesive come out because it's clear and you think, oh, nothing's coming out, I'll push harder. No, okay, that doesn't work. So what it is you just roll. You just roll, and then what I do is I kind of like flex my wrist to break the adhesive. Okay, because it is a very strong adhesive, and if you don't break it right at the tip here, sometimes it kind of ricochets back here, and then you roll and you're like, nothing's coming out. So that just means if nothing's coming out, you just need to advance it a bit with your thumb. But to avoid having to do that all the time, I just learned that wrist flick trick to break the adhesive, and it keeps the adhesive near the tip where we want it. Okay, no need to push hard. You just roll, and you don't need to even cover the whole piece of paper with adhesive. I just do the 4 corners. Okay, and then I am going to have this square on top, which I believe is 3 inches by 3 inches. Okay, and I'm going to use the heart-shaped stamp set, and this is a free gift. It's actually this stamp set and the dies. Let me show you the dies. If you decide to place a $150 order, a minimum $150 order, you can choose kind of a level 2 gift. You can choose 2 of the level 1 gifts, or you can choose 1 of these level 2 gifts. And this one's so pretty with the delicate leaf die here and a little label. I am using the label today, and it's free. That's the best part. It's free. Okay, so we're going to use this stamp set because it's Saleabration, and I want to make sure that you know what gifts are available. See, I haven't even unpacked from Lunch, Laugh, and Craft. I'm going to be using the pretty Shy Shamrock color. It's one of the in colors. You can actually get all 5 of the newest in colors together in a bundle at a discounted price. So I really do like the in colors this season. There's like Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock. There's one more. I don't know where it is here. Anyway, I'm sure it will. Somebody tell me in the comments. I know you guys know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it'll come to me. Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, Peach Pie. Now I gotta look at my shelf. Oh, Pretty in Pink, obviously. Hello, how could I forget the pink? Pretty in Pink. Okay. Anyway, put that back. Summer Splash. Okay, let's get our pretty heart shape from the heart shape. Pink is my favorite, but I have been trying to branch out a little bit, so hence the green. And Shy Shamrock is such a lovely color, not just for St. Patrick's Day, may I add. Okay, so again, you can see at Lunch, Laugh, and Craft, they were very enthusiastic. And that happens, you get ink on your block when you are pushing too hard on the ink pad. You just need to tap, okay? Because in fact, if you push too hard, the stamp goes into the ink pad and you're actually inking up the block, and you're not really getting very much ink. Like pushing harder doesn't get more ink on the ink pad. So what I always encourage is just tap, 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 and then you go straight down and straight up. I'm going to try to be in the middle. Doesn't look like I was very centered there. Not too bad. But let me try one more time. That's the great thing about paper. You can always turn it around and try again. Ah, that's a little better. We'll use this side. Okay, look at the detail in that stamp. That is awesome Stampin' Up! Quality right there. They manufacture their own stamps, so you know you're going to get quality assurance there. They have control. And actually, before I stick it down, it almost needs like a little bit something. We can use dimensionals to pop it up again, pop it up a bit, but I'm actually going to use our mini blending brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of color on the edges here. Okay. So it's just to add a little bit of color and interest on the edges. Okay. I don't know what I want it like. More. So see, depending on the technique you use, you can get different effects when you're adding color. I want a little more of a. Okay. There we go. I think that adds a little something so it's not just so stark. We'll pop it up a bit. Okay. There we go. And then in the die set, you'll see there's a die that makes this cute label. And it's just the perfect size for the little sentiments in here. We've got my heart loves your heart, just because I care, hello. Okay, so I'm going to pop that down here. Let's stamp the sentiment. I'm going to do the just because I care. Oh no, I forgot a key thing on this card. No wonder it looked a little lonely. Let's see what I can. I wanted to add a little bit of this ribbon. It's like a netted ribbon. It's actually from the Wildflower Birthday Suite. See, doesn't that just add something? Look at how fine and beautiful it is. And so I'm just putting some adhesive and laying it down here. Okay, and then we'll put this back on top. There we go. That adds a little something, doesn't it? See that? Let me show you a little closer up, if I can, that ribbon. Oh, I think it's in a box. Hang on, I want to show it to you a little closer. You get a giant spool of it, so I just wanted you to see here. It's gorgeous. It's gold. We can open weave trim. That's what it's called. Okay, so pretty. Okay, anyway, I wanted to show you that. Okay, let's stamp this sentiment here. I think it's amazing that during Saleabration, they're giving away dies. I mean, that's an incredible value right there. Okay. Again, if I wanted to edge it up, I could use the sponge, or I might just like rub the edge. Oops, you can't really see what I'm doing. I'm just rubbing the edge. I'm running it over the ink pad. And it just gives a tiny bit of color at the edge. Okay, so that's another way to add a little bit of color on the edge of your piece. Okay, so let's, do I have mini dimensionals anywhere? Let's see. There's some. Just look on my desk. Of course, they're right here on my messy desk. Okay. Okay, guys, tell me what you think so far. And I was looking at all my different embellishments, and I was loving this one with the gold foil in it. I'll hold it up so you can see. Can you see it? Okay, let me see. Maybe I can show it better on the screen. Let's see. So whenever you're looking for something, you can just go to the online store. Now you're going to want to make sure that my name is in the top left-hand corner there. But you can just go to Menu, Shop Products, and then Embellishments. Okay, and it'll show you all the embellishments that are available. It'll show you if it's low inventory. It'll show you if it's out of stock. So I think the ones that I'm using are right here. These ones, Regal Foil Adhesive Back Dots. So I don't know whether you can see it a little closer. Do you see it there? It's like beautiful with the little gold, and it goes so perfectly with this card because I've got gold and I've got the green. Okay, very happy. So those are the embellishments that I am using there. Trying to get this off because I cut the little pieces off for the class. So then, there we go. Put one here. One on the other side. Okay, and then the die also cuts out this cute little flower, so I couldn't resist. I've already die cut it just for my classes. I don't want people to get too, sometimes I bring my die cutting machine, but I'm just gonna brush a little bit of the Shy Shamrock onto the flower. So Again, it adds a little bit of color there. I'm going to just bend the leaves a little bit, bend the petals a bit. There we go. And I'll use a glue dot to adhere that. See, having the right adhesive makes all the difference. So with the glue dots, you just push your embellishment onto it and it'll stick on the back. We'll put that, and then we'll add our final regal foil gem in the center. There we go. So satisfying. So satisfying. Okay, go away, dimensional backing. Okay. We don't like you. There we go. So that is our card for today. I'll show you another card we made at Lunch Laughing Craft last week. It was this one. So this one I think was similar to a swap card that Linda Yamamoto gave. Of course, I changed it up a bit. It's not exactly like, she actually did a watercolor effect with this heart. And then there's this card. Who made this card? This is a swap card. And this is using one of my new favorite stamp sets here. The birthday celebration. Why it's a favorite is because the dies are numbers, so that you can do 63rd birthday or something like that. So that's fun. There is no die for the banner. Just be aware of that. So on this card, we did cut it out, but we just used our scissors and it turned out just fine. But let me show you. I modified the card because, as I mentioned, I'm visiting my daughter for her birthday and she's turning 20. So here's an example of where I used that birthday celebration dies to have a 20th birthday card. I changed it up a little bit from the sample from Lunch, Laugh, and Craft and changed it to a card that's more specific for my daughter. So I hope she likes it. And then, you know, that stamp set has a little hooray and happy birthday. And I'm going to give it to her when I see her. So although by the time you watch this video, I will have already seen her. But anyway, it's always funny when I'm pre-recording because I don't know. I'm talking in the future or in the past or something. Anyway, so that's what I wanted to share with you today. Thank you for joining me. Make sure to say a few words in the comments so that I know you're watching, or if you have any questions, tell me if you've already taken advantage of Saleabration and what your favorite Saleabration freebie was. And if you haven't yet, what are you waiting for? So many good reasons to take advantage of Saleabration. If you do shop, remember to use the host code, so that allows me to give you a little gift when you order $60 or more. Okay, thanks so much for joining me. Let me turn the light back on so I don't look like a ghost. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining me and being a part of my stamping community. Have an amazing day. Bye.